Welcome back to another StarCastTV, and I'm Scan. Today we are going to cast some fantastic game of these two players. That is going to be... let me see my settings are right. Okay. Sharp versus Snow, Snow versus Sharp, and this is going to be a Terran versus Protoss matchup on Ascension. And first of all, spawning location in the top middle, the red Terran, this is Sharp. At the bottom right, the spawning location at the bottom right, the purple Protoss, this is Snow. And we can see this is a 3-player map that was used in ASO Season 11 and Season 12. You can see whether this guy, he's one of the players who really loves to go for Gun without the range and then go for the expansion, but let's see whether he will be doing that once again. So there's a pylon being warped. Gateway going up. Supply depot on the right side. Interesting from what I'm seeing, because normally the entrance is at the left. You want to put down the supply depot at the left side and put the barracks over there. But I guess he wants to put the supply depot over there. Barracks at the entrance. There you go. And so far nothing is going crazy. We see Snow. We'll be doing the gateway scout. Finally putting up the simulator. Refinery is also going up at 12. And nothing is going crazy. Probe is harassing the SCV. I wonder if Snow is going for 2 Zealot production into 2 Zealot into 1 Gun and then expansion. I want to see whether he will be doing that or not. And there's going to be the supply depot will be placed right next to the supply depot, right next to the barracks, because he wants to have the SimCity, but never mind. Still no supply depot. Marine being made, but I don't see any supply depot. Okay, there's a supply depot. Finally placing it right next to the barracks. So there's a SimCity against the Zealot, but will he be able to see the Zealot? The answer is no. The scouting SCV is going towards the left side. Zealot is incoming. Marine is being made. 2 Marine. Second Zealot has not been made, but we can see Snow will go for expansion. 1 Zealot into no gun expansion at 20. At the 20 supply. Very interesting. So with this first Zealot, he will be buying some time. The Nexus already has been warped. Really fast. Oh my god. So scouting SCV just got killed by this scouting probe, which is something that Snow really loves to do that every single time, because probe has a one range longer than an SCV, so he can actually do the move shot, the move attack at the same time. So Sharp has put down the starport. Okay, interesting choice. He didn't get to see what's going on. He doesn't know whether Snow has an expansion or gun or whatnot. There's a gun just finally came out. 4 Marines are out. Machine shop adding a machine shop being added, and starport is also going up. Robotic facility is finally going up. Gun range is being made. Starport adding control tower. 4 Marines are looking for the probe and try to deny any sort of a scouting probe. Mine research should be done by now. Halfway done. Second gateway is going up. So far nothing is going crazy, but things that we have to know is that if Snow does not pay attention to the dropship, then he will lose. He will lose a lot of probe. Okay, 4 Marines are being out on the map. Vultures. 4 vultures total. They have a bunch of spider mines but did not use completely. Maybe he will pressure the front with the 4 Marine and then unload at the entrance. So he will be blocking the path. Okay, he's trying to bait. He's trying to bait and then unloads the vulture, putting down the spider mine right next to the gateway. But those 2 goons did respawn on time. Spider mine did trigger and does not kill any single goon. But remaining 3 vultures are trying to snipe some. Ooh, snipes 1 probe, snipes 1 goon, but few probes has gotten killed. But this damage is not enough for Sharp to keep up the game. He sacrificed those 4 marines, 4 marines and some vultures to this harassment, but the worker count is still huge. So this is not looking great in my opinion. And command center going up. Second factory as well. No armory whatsoever. More vultures are being made. Using another vulture drop, but did not use any single spider mine. Ooh. Okay, now the natural is being saturated. Finally putting down an eBay, but interesting that from what I'm seeing. I mean, normally a lot of Terran players like to aim for 12-minute 2-1 upgrade, but I don't see any armory yet. Sharp has been making lots of army to harass, but things are not working out well. More marines being made, bunker going up, and now the front line, it will be getting attacked by these five goons with a single zealot, and another 2 goons are also coming. But unloading those 2 vultures to hit some worker, but the siege mode is done. No second refinery yet, no armory whatsoever. I mean, the game has been going for almost 8 minutes long, but the worker count is 34 versus 36. Okay, losing a couple more probes here at the natural. So this is very interesting from what I'm seeing. And supply depot is going up. And I want to see, okay, there's an armory. 8-minute armory. I have a question. I'm kind of like questioning myself because of the late armory build than what I'm seeing, because I mean, Sharp has been harassing really well, but if his upgrade is being delayed, I have a feeling he will be having some difficulty of taking the 3rd command center later on. But let's see. There are the shuttle reaver incoming with some goons and some zealot, or 1 zealot. But this is not a breakable terrain, I would say, because of the spider mine and the bunker with the 4 marine inside. And decent amount of siege tank count as well. And 43 worker versus 42. What is going on, Snow? Snow has been taking so much of a harassment in this PvT game. And Sharp is kind of lacking or having some not a non-stop SCV worker production because the supply depot was being late. In terms of if you want to transitioning into a late game potential, then you must have a lot of worker count, but still, I mean, 46 versus 46, that's pretty decent looking in my opinion. But I would say you want to take the 3rd command center later on. You need to take the 3rd command center, so of course you kind of want to have more workers later on and take the 4th base as well. And finally we see the photon cannon being added at the main base for Snow, And the natural, still no cannon. I guess Snow is confident not to put, he doesn't want to put down any single cannon at the natural because he's confident with his gun micro, I suppose. Dropship is loading up a single siege tank and the 2 vultures once again. Okay, now there are 2 reavers unloading, sniping a single siege tank. Something that Snow really loves to do. And this is the speed shuttle. This is the speed shuttle he just now completes. No range from Sharp. He's scanning to figure out where's the observer. Okay, there's an observer, he snipes it. No command center yet. Adding more factory. 46 versus 51 worker count. Now Snow adding 4th base. +1 is almost being completed. Okay, now he's trying to calculate the range of the siege tank to snipe a reaver, but did not work out well. Here's the dropship. 1 tank with the 2 vultures, but there are 2 goons and 1 single photon cannon. So this won't be buying any time, in my opinion. Okay, Snow hasn't replied to this harassment. He will be pulling the worker. There you go. But the Reaver and another shuttle probably was unloading the Zalop bomb top of the siege tank and collide and probably bought a decent amount of time. Shuttle being saved, but Wraith will... Did it? Did one of the Gun miss shot? It looks like it. I saw those Guns were shooting, but I guess he misses the shot. Okay, Snow is being calm, defending the base. Force Nexus is going up. Siege tank is getting sniped. Gotta be careful. I want to see if he's upgrading the Reaver damage upgrade. So he's not upgrading the Reaver damage upgrade. The worker count is really low in my opinion. I mean 52 versus 47. Not sure about this, but let's see. Sharp is trying his best to take his 3rd base, but the Zalop bomb, non-stop Zalop bomb top of the siege tank using the mineral unit. Okay, Gun getting sniped. And now sieging once again, but I'm not sure whether this is a good way of diving into this. No, what is this? I don't think this is the right choice. The Reaver will get sniped. 2 vultures are still buying some time. And Sharp's +1 attack has been stopped, completely stopped at this moment at 13-minute mark. Slowly pushing forward. He really wants to take the 3rd base. But it's not working out well. Interesting to see. Snow is not interested in making that much of a worker count in this game. He's been making a Reaver every single time. Okay, there's a Templar archive, so I would like to see some Storm drop later on. Okay, there's a Storm upgrade being on the way. There are total 7 factory and +1 armor and +2 weapon upgrade hasn't started yet whatsoever after this 1430. Interesting. So maybe both of the players has been playing really aggressive in early stage of the game, so they don't have much of time. They don't have much of time to get up this upgrade. But now Snow is keeping up the worker count. He's making more worker here and there. Okay, maybe just more at the main base. Okay, Snow will be adding another Nexus in. And these goons are trapping any sort of a vulture sneaking out of the map, which is something that I like. Command center is now slowly being saturated, adding in the third refinery. I want to see third machine shop being added, because whenever Terran start mining the third gas, you kinda wanna have third machine shop to make more siege tank for the late game. And we see there are 4 shuttles, and all of them are zealots, I would say. So he will be unloading the zealot top of the siege tank nicely. Zealot bomb and a storm drop. I wasn't expecting of the storm drop. Okay, there's a storm drop top of the siege tank, but we do not want to sacrifice all those goons. And we are seeing Snow making some goons, and zealot once again another one lap of unit production. Templar Archive did not start the mana upgrade. So Psystorm upgrade is being completed, but I want to see the mana upgrade as well, because Snow is the type of player who really loves to upgrade, like the bonus mana upgrade or even reaver damage upgrade, to consistently do the harassment and have extra energy for having another storm whenever the engagement ever happens. And we see Sharp is struggling with his siege tank count, I would say. I mean, the supply count is only 120 versus 180. This must be not a double robo. I thought it was a double robo, but never mind, it was a single robo. But interesting to know that he has been making lots of shuttle. So Sharp is trying his best to take the 4th base soon, but we can see Snow is taking more bases over here and there. Double Forge upgrade on the way. Okay, there's a Templar mana upgrade on the way, so that's something that I wanted to see. Really important to know, because these number of zealots are definitely useful, but once you're having decent amount of work, decent amount of unit, then you will be making High Templar. But thing that we have to know is, once the mana upgrade is completed, when the High Templar being made, you start with the 62 energy instead of 50. So you have a short duration time to have 75 energy to throw Psystorm. And now I see Sharp. Okay, there's a third machine shop. I don't see 4th command center, but most of the goons and zealots are just pretty much standing at the front line. Snow is bringing more unit. Okay, Sharp is slowly moving out. Siege tank moving out. Wyatt really needs to snipe the siege tank observer, because the observer is pretty much detecting all those siege tank movement, and he won't be fighting whatsoever. Here are the 4 High Templars having full loaded. There's a dive. Zealot going in. Guns are also going. Unloading a single High Templar. Storm. Snipes. Another Storm. Did not get sniped, but he does have enough energy to use another Storm. Definitely a good trade for both players, I would say. But still, Sharp does not have the 4th command center, while Snow has multiple base being added. Now he's adding another base at the bottom left, and he's adding another gateway. Probably more gateway being warped, and more gateway being added. Some of the vultures somehow sneaked out, but is there any space to harass? That's the question, and that's a lot of gateway from what I'm seeing. Let's see. 6. That's 6, 7, 8, 12, 14, 16 and then 17 gateway, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 gateway from Snow, and Snow is not giving any opportunity for Sharp to sneak out any vultures from here. And a single shuttle has 2 High Templar, must have full energy inside. And whenever Snow knows Sharp is moving out, he will use the Storm. He unloads the High Templar again, Storms, picking up the High Templar again, and he's He's just buying so much of time while Sharp is struggling. I mean, Sharp is just gonna be mined out with the mined out and gonna be turning into one base mining. I wanna see 4th CC. Where is your 4th CC, Sharp? And we also have to compliment for Snow. That Snow is just monster, buying a lot of time. Okay, he's fighting here, using storms once again, killing, and pretty much buttering the bread. Buttering the bread on the sea snake and the vulture. Using storms everywhere. These storms are just hurting Sharp so much. And then look at this. Another handful size of army waited at the natural. Sharp is moving out, but the Reaver, okay, that's a random Reaver standing there. Okay, Sharp decided to let out the main base command center to take this base, but I'm not sure whether that's gonna be a good decision making here. That's a nice storm once again. 2 upgrade, plus 3 attack upgrade is going to be done momentarily. Yes, Sharp is just completely struggling in this game. He wants to harass, but he cannot move out. He doesn't have enough sea tank. This is just so much of a base that Snow has been taken. Main base is mined out, natural, okay, not mined out. Multiple base have like only one worker per mineral field, so that's very interesting. Okay, SCV. I'm still mining the main base gas. Slowly moving out and adding some missile turret, and now taking some territory from what I'm seeing. Yeah, Sharp is somehow managed to have some map control slowly, but of course Snow is not going to let Sharp to take those vision and map control. And he somehow decided to move out with a single sea tank with the some Goliath, but this is not a right decision making, I would say. Goons are sniping the sea tank and some Goliath here and there. Once again, Snow is going to be maxed. He does have a decent amount of army. He unloads the High Templar using Storm's top of the sea tank. Does have enough energy to use another Storm for this High Templar. I guess I want to see the Storm at the SCV worker line, but never mind. And the handful size of the army will be moving to the bottom. And Sharp, you do not want to move out. Your supply count is only 106 versus 200 supply count army. Snow is just monster, making lots of gun, lots of Zala, lots of High Templar. Okay, does not have any High Templar inside of this shuttle, but in this handful size of army, he can just go for backstab whenever he wants. Once he clears those spider mines, oh yeah, you brought all of your army to defend this 4th base? Yeah, I'll just go to attack your 3rd base over here. And there's the GG. It's called. Sharp taps out because he knows that he cannot defend multiple bases at once, and Snow is just a monster, making lots of unit and just crushed in many ways. So thank you for watching, and if you guys enjoy watching these great games on StarCastTV, please hit the like and subscribe button. We will bring more fabulous game in the future.